welcome to our yoga mini workout here. We're going to start with our feet about hip width apart. You can take your socks and shoes off if you'd like. Go ahead and turn those palms forward for our mountain pose. Open up the shoulders and the chest. I'm going to encourage you to close your eyes. You don't have to, but you can. It just helps block out all the other distractions around us. Take some good deep breaths in and out through the nose. Try to fill up from your belly, then the chest. With we fill up and breathe all that breath into our lungs. So let's take a big inhale up. And exhale. Good. Just relax the shoulders. Let all that stress roll right off the shoulders. You've been working out. Hopefully you've been doing all the other workouts. It's really good to take some time to stretch out those muscles and just kind of let go of everything that's going on in your life. Stress can have a big effect on our weight and whether we can gain or lose weight, so we want to be able to de-stress. The music you're hearing right now is actually from our meditation CD, where you can kind of do some guided meditation relaxation exercises with me. Check out the website for that. Go ahead and soften the knees a little bit, just so we don't lock the legs out. When you're ready, let's take a big inhale up. We're going to press those palms together. Good. Exhale, drop the hands down over heart center. We're just going to gather up the energy, pull it down inside. Good. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale up. We're going to hold it up this time. I want you just to stretch. Stretch. Really get a nice stretch through that side there. Plant the feet. Stretch one side then the other. One more on each side. And we're going to reach both arms up. We'll squeeze the legs, we'll arch it back. And we're going to do what we call a swan dive forward. Dropping the belly, chest, arms, and head. Everything's going to hang forward, forward. Shake it out a little bit. Let gravity take over. Shake out the legs. Shake out the head. Good. And what I want you to do is just separate your feet a little wider on the mat. We're going to shift side to side. Good. Keeping that weight back on the heels so we can protect our knees. And back to the center. Just let things relax. At this point, I want you just to pick a side to turn to. I'm going to turn this direction. We're going to turn our body. Go ahead and bring your front leg back. We're going to come down onto the knees. Good. Sit back in what we call extended child's pose. Go ahead and drop the head between the shoulders. Push those buns down on the feet. Leaving the hips where they are. We're just going to move both hands to one side to stretch through the side. All the while taking good deep breaths. We'll switch to the other side when you're ready. And back to the center. Let's go to a cobra stretch. We're going to bring those shoulders over the wrists. Drop the hips down. Now, we're going to keep your shoulders away from your ears. If you have a hard time extending this high in a cobra, you're always more than welcome to bend your elbows. Put your elbows on the floor. We want to just open up that abdominal area and that chest. Going to take some good deep breaths. Let's go ahead and come up on our hands and knees. We're going to reposition so the wrists are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips, and we're going to go into what we call cow-cat. Here's cow. We're going to inhale, drop the belly, look up with the head. Exhale as we stretch out like a scared cat, pushing your chin and tailbone in, really rounding that back. We'll inhale back in cow. We're going to go a couple times with our breath, back and forth. Exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Do one more time. We're going to come back to a nice flat back. Keep the abdominals strong. We're going to be strong here. A little bird dog. It's going to be opposite arm, opposite leg. As we inhale, reach straight out. On the exhale, we'll drop down. Good. Inhale, reach straight out. Exhale, drop down. You want to try to keep that middle real strong. Try to keep the wobble to a minimum. We're extending the arms and legs out. Good. Let's do one more on each side. Good, and we'll relax. Go ahead and sit back on those hips. Again, reach the arms out, extended child's pose. Just drop the head, stretch out that low back. And we're going to do what's called a modified sun salutation. Leave the hands where they are. Just spread those fingers and palms out. We're going to inhale into a modified plank. Straight body from knees to shoulders. Keep the abdominals strong. Exhale, we're going to crocodile. Bend the elbows. Just try to drop your chin and chest. Then we slide on through to cobra. Good. And then we're going to sit back and extend a child's pose. So we're going to do those 4 poses in a continuing motion with your breath. So whenever you're ready to move, move. If you're not ready, don't move yet. So inhale to that modified plank. Exhale to crocodile. Inhale through to cobra. And exhale back to extended child's pose. And again, when you're ready to move, move with your breath. Good. Really stretching out that body, the back, the abdominal area. We're working a little bit of upper body strength. As we go into that crocodile pose, let's do one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And we'll sit back, holding extended child's pose. Good, good, good. This is a great setup for one of my favorite poses, downward facing dog. Leave the hands there, spread them out, tuck your toes under. We're going to extend the legs up. Pressing those heels into the mat, chest back to the thighs. Just let everything relax. I want you to alternate heel presses here. Bend one knee, then the other. Pressing that heel down into the mat. And again, pressing both feet. Chest back to the thighs, let the shoulder blades slide in. And we're going to bring a foot forward. One hand on either side of that foot. Just drop the hips down. Nice runner's lunge. Carefully drop that back knee. If it bothers your knee, leave the knee off the ground. Shoulders come over the hips. Arms reach overhead. It's called a crescent lunge, opening up the front of our hip and hip flexors. Let's move forward and back. Just open up the front of that hip. Hold, stretch. Good. We're going to grab those hands behind, open up that chest, expand. Good. Taking some good deep breaths. We'll drop those hands on either side of the foot. Let's go back to a hamstring stretch. Shifting the weight, we extend the front leg. Lift up those toes. It's going to pull more on the back of that hamstring. As we hinge, relax, shoulders in the neck. And of course, breathe in and out through the nose. Place that foot back on the floor. Let's tuck our toes in or lift up that back knee. We're going to go to what's called a lizard. Move both hands if you can on the inside of your foot, okay? You can stay here. You want to drop those, really open up the hip, drop the hips down. If you can go lower, you're going to your forearms. A lot of you might be laughing right now. You don't have to do this. You can stay on your hands if you want. Just really opens up our hips and our thighs. And when you're ready, one hand is going up either side of the foot again. We're just going to go ahead and straighten out the leg. Walk around. Find ourselves on the other side. Carefully drop the back knee. Bring the shoulders over our hips, arms overhead. Good. Nice crescent lunge. We're just going to move forward and back in the hip area just a little bit. Stretch out the front of our hip. Down into the thigh. Good. Hold it. Relax those shoulders. And again, grab the hands behind, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open up that chest. Good. And we'll place one hand on either side of the foot. Let's go back to a hamstring stretch, extending that knee. We're going to lift up the toes, hinge from the hips, relax, shoulders and neck. Breathing in and out through the nose, filling up that entire lung area. Let's put that foot back on the floor. We're going to tuck our toes in and just come to a nice runner's lunge. Drop the hip down. You're gonna feel this pull right here. Good. Let's bring both hands on the inside of the foot again. You can stay on your hands or you can drop down to your elbows. It's completely up to you. That's really gonna open up your hips and your thighs. It's called a lizard pose. So whatever you would like to choose there, really open it up, breathe. And then one hand again on either side of that foot. We're gonna go back to downward facing dog. So bring that front leg back. Again, nice upside down stretch like your dog or your cat waking up from their nap. Stretches your hamstrings, your calves, your buns, your back, your shoulders, your chest, everything. Just take some good deep breaths. We're gonna go to one of my favorite poses. We call it the pigeon. You're gonna bring back leg forward. All right, turn that knee to the outer edge of your mat, okay? We're gonna slide back. Stay there. I'm gonna show you what this looks like from the other side. You can drop to your forearms or your forehead if you'd like. Just so you know what it looks like from your angle. You've got that knee turned out, good, and you're dropping down. That way you have two positions to look at. But it really opens up your hips and your thighs. Awesome, awesome stretch for the sciatic area that's right here at the low back, tailbone. From that pigeon pose, then you're gonna tuck your toes under, lift back up to downward facing dog. Bring your other leg forward, okay? Turn the knee out, slide that leg back. Drop down as low as you'd like. You can lay down on the ground if you want. You want to keep that body centered. Just open up the hip and thigh area. Good. Again, remember the knees turned out. Your head's 12 o'clock. You've got your knee either at 10 or 2. Just relax. And good. For right now, we're going to go ahead and have a seat on our bun and just bring that leg around. Okay, to the front. I'm going to turn and face you. Good. And let's do a good old-fashioned V-sit. We're going to stick those legs straight out here. Take a big inhale up. Good. Turn over your right leg. We're going to go ahead and drop the belly, chest, and head. Relax everything down. If you don't get this low, don't worry, okay? Wherever you go, if your hands are up here, we want to just get that hamstring and inner thigh stretched out. Move that right hip on the inside of the right leg and grab a little side stretch. We'll come up. Take a big inhale. Turn over our left leg. Drop the belly, chest, arms, and head. Just stretch it out. Good. Again, you can be up higher if you need to. Get a good hamstring, inner thigh stretch. We're going to bring that left arm on the inside of the leg. Reach up. Stretch out the side. Relax the head. And bring it up. Let's go ahead and bring those feet in. Okay, soles of our feet together. Take a big inhale up. Good. On the exhale, we're going to lean in. Just stretch out the inner thigh, the low back area. Relax the neck and head. Sit on up. Let's go ahead and grab a seated twist. Let's take the right leg and just kind of tuck it under. Take your left leg and cross it in front. Put both hips back on the floor. We're going to grab this knee with our opposite hand and twist. Just sit a tall twist, pulling that knee to your shoulder. Breathe. Good, and go ahead and release when you're ready. Take the left leg, tuck it under. Take your right leg and pull it across. Push both buns on the floor. Opposite arm, opposite leg. We're going to sit up tall and twist. Pull that knee to your shoulder. And release. Awesome. Good. All right, let's sit nice and comfortable here. I just want you to take a big inhale up. Place both hands behind your head. We're going to stretch that neck. We do that a lot, but that holds a lot of tension. Turn your head side to side like you're shaking your head no. And good. Release. Take right hand over to the side of your head. Pull ear to shoulder. And you probably know by now what we're going to do. Look at the armpit. Nice stretch in the neck. You can look forward and back if you want. Side to side there. Just turn it a few times. Switch left hand to the side of the head. Pull ear to shoulder. Breathe in. Look at that armpit. Good. You can turn a couple times if you'd like. Good. Good. And take a big inhale up. Good. Exhale. And namaste, you made it.